KC Singh, former Secretary, Ministry of External Affairs, Air Marshal Ahluwalia, Kamal Farooqi of the Samajwadi Party, TSR Subramaniam, former Cabinet Secretary, Shazia Elmi of India Against Corruption, Brigadier Mahalingam, also live from Delhi. May I please ask you first, KC Singh, do you think the Army Chief has done the right thing? There are very different views. Some say he's a private citizen now. You can't stop him from saying anything. Technically, there's no fault, is there? But you have a problem. What's your problem? KC Singh, that question is to you. What's the problem that you have with what the Army Chief has said today, former Army Chief has said today in Mumbai? Okay, that audio is not going through to KC Singh clearly. Let me get Kamal Farooqi in because he also is uncomfortable with the positions taken by the former Army Chief. Kamal Farooqi, go ahead.
Yeah, all said and done. As far as General VK Singh is concerned, he has just till yesterday he was he was heading the army, and maybe perhaps as far as he is an independent person, maybe there may not be any technical or legal hitch in it, but as far as the institution is concerned, the propriety says that at least he should not make these kind of public statements right now. He should think for the institution which he has represented up to now. And I personally feel the army's image somewhere is going to be dented by these kind of a statement by Mr. VK Singh. Okay,
the question therefore is of propriety. The question opened up today, TSR Subramaniam, Brigadier Mahalingam. Kamal Farooqi says the question is of propriety. Well, let's get either TSR Subramaniam or Kamal or Brigadier Mahalingam actually raised his hand there. Go ahead, Brigadier. It's a propriety. You serve the government. You cannot 4 months later say dissolve parliament, however bitter you may be.
First of all, Arnab.
Yeah.
The point that I want to mention is that this point raised by General VK Singh has nothing to do with the army as an institution. He is a free citizen of this country. In this democratic country, he has every right to express his opinion the way he wants to. Having said that, I must tell you that I meet a number of people, and when I meet them, the only issues that they raise are 1, corruption, 2, scams, 3, poverty and inflation, and lastly, poor governance. This is in every single person of this country's lips. Now, the point that General VK Singh raised are the same, and these people would have raised the same points had they had a platform. General VK Singh had a platform, he raised these issues. If he did not have if the people have a platform, they will raise these very same
Air Marshal Ahluwalia.
The next issue that I want to mention
let's get introductory comments in from everyone. I want to go to Air Marshal Ahluwalia.
Sort of thing happens, what he said is absolutely true, and the government has a moral responsibility and accountability towards the citizens.
I get it.
The citizens have a certain amount of expectations and aspirations.
I understand.
They have not been able to fulfill this till today.
Let's get all views
in. As a result, if they cannot fulfill this result, they will have to quit and let us give a chance to anybody else.
Okay, Brigadier Mahalingam, let's put the other perspective on another ex-senior serviceman, Air Marshal Ahluwalia. Technically, there are no rules that restrict VK Singh, so what's the big deal? Asks Brigadier Mahalingam tonight. There's nothing that stops you from speaking, Brigadier Mahalingam from speaking, or for that matter, even TSR Subramaniam from speaking. What are people complaining about? Air Marshal?
Yeah, actually, the question is very simple and the answer is very straightforward also. That yes, there is no technical or legal barrier from somebody who's retired from service to give his opinions, give his views. However, having said that, it must be noted that there are certain ethos, there are certain traditions, and there are certain value systems. The Indian Armed Forces have been known to be apolitical. It's an established fact throughout the world. It is not the time, especially after what happened in the last year or two, the Army got into controversies. The Chief of the Army Staff, present or past, will continue to represent, even after retirement, a large segment of the armed forces. And therefore, it is incumbent upon him to stay away from statements that might cause a certain amount of unrest in the armed forces.
Does
And
it
that's the
cause
last
unrest?
thing that we're looking for.
Does it cause
If you
unrest?
do- just a minute.
Absolutely.
If you do,
No, does it cause
Absolutely
unrest?
right.
if you do,
How does it
firstly-
cause unrest?
Firstly, can I finish? Can I finish?
Yeah.
What happens is that if you do wish to make a political statement, then I think it is very, very important that you actually join the political mainstream, and then you're free to do that. However,
You seem-
I will answer your last question. Does it cause unrest? Yes, it certainly causes an amount of tension in the minds of people, which way to go. Because after all, a very senior officer is saying something, and you want the people in the armed forces also to understand and listen. Because the
No,
message
this
goes
is a
out
big-
to not only the people of the country,
This-
but also the armed forces.
This is a big charge.
And therefore, can you imagine if every senior officer after retirement goes into the political spectrum and starts making these kind of noises?
Haven't-
More so because in the future, the political instability that might occur can be disastrous.
We have had
And therefore, it would
many
be
service
crucial-
officers who have held political office after demitting the uniform. So it's not the first time. Shazia, you raised your hand there. I want to go to TSR Subramaniam and then to Shazia Elmi. And I'm glad I have the line back with KC Singh. I'll get him to respond here. TSR Subramaniam, it causes unrest in the forces. Argument coming from the Air Marshal. What do you think?
I think I would not buy that argument, frankly, Arnav. It is not just a question of propriety. If he had been in any way political while he was in service, that would have been thoroughly objectionable and highly regrettable. And I think he was in controversy, but not on any political issue. It was a personal issue. I think that chapter is behind now. He has got every right to come in. There's a clear distinction between. We had one chief election commissioner who joined politics within a month of leaving that post. That was objectionable. Legally, what he did morally it was correct. Today, I find that what V.K. Singh did was not only legally correct, morally also. I don't buy the argument. In fact, we need more retired people from the civilian and army side. He's not a soldier anymore. The only act that applies to him is the Official Secrets Act. And that will apply to him all his life. And it is no secret that we got a rotten government. I mean, if he says it's a rotten, so he's not releasing any. I think every man in the street knows that. So, last point, I think on the question of inflation, which has broken the back of the country, where the poorest people have suffered heavily, people who cannot bear the attack have borne the attack. There are 10 other items. On those, I will buy the constitutional argument till the country collapses in the parliament, which may happen in the next year and a half in the elections. But on one point, FDI in detail he has raised, there is a fundamental issue where the country's nature is being changed. I think the government have a moral right to get the opinion of the people. Since we don't have a referendum procedure, we have to have general elections, and only with that. I think his call is perfectly correct.
KC Singh,
we
I'm
want
coming to
more
you.
people of his uprightness and character to come into public space and make himself heard.
Opening this up, KC Singh first. KC Singh, I think you got the point of view there. I don't need to repeat it. Let me go straight to you. Yes, KC Singh. Do you think he crossed the Lakshman Rekha?